Sylvester Stallone was a destitute actor before his big break with film sensation Rocky, forced to sell his dog to survive just days before successfully pitching the film to producers. The 80s action movie heartthrob Sylvester Stallone, who turned 76 today, has a rags-to-riches story like no other. Here, Express.co.uk delves into the story of how Stallone was forced to sell his beloved dog to ensure he'd be fed, but, in a heartwarming twist of fate, was reunited with his four-legged best friend after making the big time. Die-hard fans of the Rocky saga may remember the bullmastiff Butkus who appeared in the first two installments. However, few know that this was actually Stallone's own dog which he was forced to sell for $50 before selling the script for Rocky. When Stallone first pitched the Rocky script to producers, he had just $106.88 in his bank account and was offered $360,000 £302,000 on the condition that he would not play the title character. Now, almost 50 years later, Stallone is worth over $400 million £335 million, having made the choice to stick it out in poverty until he could play the lead. In total, the Rocky franchise has earned over $1.4 billion £1.18 billion, earning its place as one of the most successful franchises of all time, with Stallone's personal reality being almost as inspiring as Balboa's. Stallone struggled for years as the stereotypical destitute actor before Rocky would give him his big break. His first starring role was in an adult feature film, being paid $200 £167 for 2 days' work, and he would later admit he had taken the role due to pure desperation. He had been homeless and sleeping in a bus terminal in New York City for weeks, noting his only options were, do that movie or rob someone. By 1972, after years in poverty, he was on the verge of giving up his acting career when he was rejected to be an extra in The Godfather but soon found himself with a few starring roles in small films. But this would still not pay enough to keep up with the bills, leaving Stallone with no choice but to sell his beloved dog, or he wasn't going to be very well fed.